Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Foodcaster.
Hey guys.
Hey,
what's going on?
What's going on? How you doing? I'm Michael, and we've got
Mataji Amor. How you guys doing?
AKA
Lady M.
Doo-doo-doo. So, it's very interesting. This is the season where everyone wants to invite you out, but not necessarily cater to your needs as far as cooking.
Right.
So, if you happen to be a vegan and you want to bring something so that way you'll actually have something to eat, what are a couple suggestions that you could think of?
I mean, if you want to
Watermelon slices?
fancy, no, if you want to be on the more fuller side, you can, bring vegan chicken pasta, vegan barbecue chicken, or, if you want to be classy, you can just bring a salad, but...
Yeah.
No.
Did that ever happen to you where you're invited out and there was nothing for you to eat?
Oh, yeah, plenty of times. I get there, and all I see is meat.
Wow.
And drinks that is made with a bunch of sugar. So I'm like, what am I going to eat? Like, even the macaroni salad, you think it's just like regular potatoes and it's all good. No, it might have eggs in it, and then it ends up having like tuna fish in it. So I'm just like, there's nothing for me to eat.
So here's something. Can we do that right now? Can we make the vegan chicken pasta? And now it's vegan chicken pasta. How does that even work?
Oh, yeah. So the vegan chicken pasta, I've made it with the quinoa pasta, which is more of a healthier grain than regular wheat pasta. It's more on the alkaline side.
Okay.
So I started with that.
Now, is that good?
Yeah, it's really good. It's similar to the wheat pasta, but it's just less heavy on the digestive system.
And what would be the value, the nutritional value to that?
Number one, it's alkaline, which is 7.8 on the pH scale chart, which is good. Also, it has good folate and vitamin K.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. And then what's the next ingredient?
The next ingredient I have is onions, red onions, fresh red onions.
And what is that good for?
This is good for vitamin A. Okay. So I've read, yes. Vitamin A. And now I have green peppers. This is actually mixed with red and green peppers, which is a kind of cool mix. This is also a good ingredient if you want to spice up your pasta.
Okay.
And now I have the vegan chicken pasta. So pretty much is a chick patty. I cooked it, baked it really. And then I just chopped it in little cutlets. Okay. Now this is made out of quinoa, amaranth, and millet grain. So it's pretty much all grains. It's not like any chemicals in there. And now I have relish, which is bread and butter pickle relish. This has literally no high fruit corn syrup, no exorbitant acid in it. It's just the pure bread and butter pickles relish.
Now, they always say like you should have different, as many colors you have in a meal is better for you. Mm-hmm. Between the red peppers, green peppers, does it make a difference? Or is it all the same as far as value concerned?
It's really all the same. It all depends on your preference. If you want to make it colorful, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we? Oh, the chickpeas. How do you actually? So you buy chickpeas, and then what do you do to make that?
The chicken.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually chicken patty. So it's not actually made out of chickpeas. It's quinoa, amaranth, and millet grain. So those are grains where you cook just like pretty much like rice. Okay. And then you would use a binder. You can use agar flakes or there's another name for it. Arabic gum is just a binder to stick the patty together. Okay. And then you just add your spices, your basil, your garlic, your onion, If you want to make it spicy, you put some cayenne pepper. And that's pretty much how you make the burger. And you just chop it up after.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, let's hop into what's the magic? You just throw it all together, or how's this work?
So what I start with, I already have my quinoa pasta ready.
Okay.
It's already buttered, and I don't use the dairy butter. I use Earth Balance, which is like a mixture of vegetable oils, a little seasoning, just to top it off. So this is pretty much cooked, well done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just throw in onions. This is about a half a cup of onions. I throw in just like that.
Okay.
And then I have my green peppers, and I just throw that in.
Mm-hmm. So it's really like a salad. You just...
Yeah, pretty much, but it has like more of a taste of like potato salad or macaroni salad, like that.
Okay.
It's a little more pep to it. And then I'm gonna throw the chick patty inside. And last, well, actually not last, but the relish gives it a nice tang to it. So
Okay.
just gonna add the relish to that.
Now, if someone's watching this and they're not vegan, pretty much they could take that same combination but put real chunks of chicken. That'd be the only difference.
Exactly. You can use chunks of chicken. If you want to get, chunks of steak or chunks of, well, I wouldn't really recommend fish, but chicken will be more of a better combination for this
Okay.
ingredients. Yeah.
And then just mix it up and that's it?
Not yet. Actually, all my seasonings already mixed up in the green peppers and the onions and in the chicken patty cutlets. So I'm just going to add my... it's mixture. This is with grapeseed mayo, and this is Vegenaise mayo. So
What is that? I've never even heard of that before.
really,
No,
okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much this is grapeseed mayo is an oil actually, and then they extract it to make the mayo. I'm not exactly sure how they make it,
Okay.
but they also use like mustard seed oil, like I said, grapeseed oil seasonings, and they do the extraction
Wow.
and mix the grapeseed mayo. Now I mixed it because number one, grapeseed oil has like a great taste for the pasta, and then I also use Vegenaise mayo, which is like the regular non-dairy vegan mayo.
And where can you buy that ingredients?
You can buy this at Whole Foods, Trader Joe. They do have some at your local supermarkets. You can, find them, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where you can get it from.
Oh.
So after that, after all your ingredients is inside the bowl, you just mix it up together. And this is going to be a delicious, whatever, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Right? Now this dish right here, you can put it in the refrigerator, and it can last you for at least, 3 days tops.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have any dairy in it, so. But yeah, this is pretty much how you make the vegan chicken pasta.
Wow. That's relatively simple. I think even I could do that, maybe. Kind of, sort of.
Exactly. And the fun thing about it is it's quick, easy, and delicious. You can just whip this up within like an hour, and you got yourself a whole meal.
Wow. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you. Now, what other combinations or anything within with those same ingredients that you could possibly do or make?
Let me see.
Again, thinking with, you're going out, birthday party, barbecue, people are getting together and everyone's bringing a dish. Yeah.
What other dishes that you can bring to the table? Also, you can bring, like I said before, was it the vegan chicken, legs, vegan barbecue chicken actually.
Right.
It's drumsticks legs, and it comes frozen, and you can just pretty much let it defrost, put it in the oven and take it back out, season it just like you would do chicken. You can have your own gravy and make your own gravy, but to make it have that barbecue taste, you can use a vegan barbecue sauce. And then that's how you'd make your gravy, pour it, drizzle it on top, and then you just bake it for about 40 minutes, and then voila, you have your barbecue chicken.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now you just did the Black Veg Fest, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
You participated in that. How was that? What was that like? And did you connect with other chefs?
It was an amazing experience, actually.
Okay.
I didn't expect it to be so crowded, actually. Despite the rain, people just kept coming, buying food. It was great networking, you know, learning different aspects of how to make different vegan foods. Definitely getting a chance to try not everybody's food, but 2 vendors' food I got to try, and it was interesting to analyze, you know, and to kind of ask, like, what do you guys put in this? Just to learn, you know, how to
Talking
make
to
it
the
different ways.
competition, like, hey,
Exactly.
that secret
but
sauce.
not like that, but just to learn and, you know, just keep bringing in information.
Did
But
everybody get along?
everybody, like, yeah, all the vendors got along. It was just a great vibes, great energy, you know, spiritual, natural, you know, Black power, Black sister energy, you know. But yeah, I got to network and learn about other festivals, other vegan festivals coming up.
And you know what? I was really happy to see it was so multicultural. It was so diverse. Like, I didn't expect as much with the title, but it was awesome that so many people came out,
Right, exactly.
which I thought was really, really awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good, yeah. And shout out, thank you to Eric Adams for, you know, sponsoring it, because, you know, I don't know how good it would have been without his sponsorship.
And it was raining a lot that day too, and people
yeah.
still came out.
Yes, it was. It definitely was. It was crazy.
Now, why are so many people, in your opinion, becoming vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian? Why is this happening? Because I'm seeing more and more people just all of a sudden dropping meat.
I would say that because they're becoming more aware and they're realizing the downfalls of eating meat, especially like a lot of the athletes. They're changing their diets and realizing their healing process is faster and being able to, you know, buck up more to play whatever sport they have to play.
Wow.
So
I never heard that before. That's true.
Yeah. I just read on Instagram today, actually.
Now,
Yes.
do you believe everything you see on Instagram?
I mean, it is true because think of it. Eating more healthy and then playing these sports, it requires a lot of energy. You need a lot of energy and you need to be tough out there. So having a good diet is required. So
Now, you know, I have to just, because there are a lot of people that say, look, you need that meat. You need that protein. You know, I mean, what do you say to that?
Well, everyone is entitled to their opinion, but me personally, I don't believe that because meat, your protein, you know, get your fiber from certain meats, and it's, to me, it's about a hogwash. You can find your protein and fiber in vegetables, in like grains, in seeds, in nuts, fruits and vegetables, like already, you know, inside of the plant or the vegetable. It's already inside. You don't have to, like, you know, curate it or, you know, just magically.
Well, one thing I liked about the event was that so many, I want to say young people, even though there was everything there. Young, old, black, white, everybody was there. But it's nice to see that young people focusing on health and wellness. Whether someone watching this agrees, disagrees, they found out information that says the opposite. Regardless, there's a bunch of people at one huge event that were at least concerned and interested in their well-being and what they're eating. And I thought that was very, very powerful.
Right.
Yeah, that was very powerful.
Yeah.
And more of these events are popping up, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many of these things do you participate in a year, you think?
It really depends. I would say average maybe like 8 to 10 a year. Depending on where it is and what my current situation is.
Right.
But yeah, I try to get in as much vegan festivals as I can, encouraging people and teaching people alternative ways to eat better and healthier. So yeah.
And I must say, you had a line. You had a really nice line.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I passed your booth, you kind of doing your thing.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Tremendously amazing. It was wonderful. I mean, I loved it. It was like my second best festival throughout this year.
Wow.
I just love the line. Not only because I'm making money, but people are interested in my food. They say, oh, what's this? Let me stand in line. Let me try this. I guess because I brought something new to the table, they're intrigued in it.
What did you bring new to the table?
The 2 new dishes I had was, well, actually 3. I had the vegan macaroni and cheese, the vegan shrimp, and the vegan barbecue chicken.
Wait a minute. Vegan shrimp?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Did it look like shrimp or just taste like shrimp?
It had both. It looked similar and it tastes good. It had like a chewy taste to it. So yeah, you can say that.
So you didn't see, you should have called me over and said, hey you, hey, talking to you. You know I like shrimp. See, I'm a pescatarian.
Oh,
so,
I hear that. Okay.
So, the islands, from the islands.
Right.
Yeah. But I maybe a year watching this, I'll laugh at myself. Oh, look how foolish I was, and I was still eating. I'm on another level now, but as it isn't now. But I would say for anyone interested, and again, you don't have to stop everything all of a sudden. Things in moderation. But if you are thinking about making that transition, I would say do it in parts. Take a food and say, okay, I'm not going to eat cow anymore, and then move to something else. Now I heard of people just cutting everything cold turkey. I don't know if that lasts long though.
I mean, some people it does work because I guess they have the support and people that surround them. It helps them out to can just straightly go vegan or vegetarian. But some people that just jump right into it, they'll try it for a couple of months and say, it wasn't for me, or I didn't find good enough foods for me to stay a vegan or vegetarian. So it takes a lot of work and discipline. You gotta gradually just take one step at a time and take things out of your diet, one step at a time.
Now, should I believe one word you're saying because you were born into this?
Yes, it is true. It is true because I was in a predicament where I had to gradually change my diet from vegetarian to a vegan. It takes time.
Well, that's
it really
not
does.
that bad of a stretch, right?
No.
So you just had to give up cheese and eggs, basically.
Just cheese, eggs, and butter.
Oh, butter too?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and milk. Yeah.
What about buttered popcorn, man? So what would be the substitute to buttered popcorn?
You can have your popcorn. Pop your own popcorn or buy it. I guess if you want it, you can use coconut oil, and then you can use your Earth Balance no soy butter, which has a salty taste to it, so that definitely will taste good. Yeah, and you can add a little Himalayan salt on top.
Oh yeah, that's I have that now. I only make popcorn with pink Himalayan salt. But there are a lot of other natural salts out there too.
That's true.
That are super interesting. I think we have a picture on our Instagram, go to Foodcaster1. That's Foodcaster, then the number 1. And yeah, I mean, there's so many other salts that are natural, good, and it's not going to cause you any problems. Now, you shouldn't OD with anything, but you could actually have more pink Himalayan salt than you can the
regular one, right?
The regular, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as blood pressure and
oh yeah,
all that stuff.
Definitely.
And you're getting a lot more minerals within the pink Himalayan salt.
Absolutely.
I'm a huge fan. The first day I was introduced to that, I was like, and it tastes so much better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You see how excited I'm getting,
yes,
folks? Yeah,
exactly.
No, it's the truth because I don't feel guilty eating that. Like, I'm not like, oh, this is bad for me, but I gotta have it.
Right, you're right. That's true.
But I also noticed as I change my diet, I don't really need that much. Like, I can taste the salt naturally within foods.
Oh yeah, depending on where you go.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So that made a huge difference. Is there anything you learned from the festival that you didn't know before?
I've learned to be more prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the quantity of my food, because previous festivals I was over prepared and I brought food home. So at this festival I literally sold out before the festival was over. So I didn't expect it to be so busy, but now I know to have my stuff.
Well, I don't know. Is it better to have too much or better to sell out?
But I don't know. I mean, it's both. It's both good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good feeling, you know, that I sold out, but it's always good to have more.
Right. So wait, next time you're at a festival, you have too much. Mm-hmm. So I need to be able to take some stuff home.
That's true.
I'm just saying, just call a brother.
That's true.
I mean, I'm just saying, especially that shrimp.
Right.
I want to know what that's about.
Oh yeah. If there's any left, you know, it sells out fast.
There probably would be. I had a vegan crab cake.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And that was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, Kefers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds
Shout out
really good.
Kefers out in DC. I see you.
High five.
Yeah. Trying to get an interview with him on Foodcaster. I think that would be amazing. He's really into raw food for the most.
Okay.
For the most part, it's raw food.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Raw vegan. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I see that there definitely is there's the vegetarians, and then there's the vegans, and then there's the all raw.
Yes.
You know, what would you say the big difference between the vegans and the raw vegans?
The vegans are the ones who still eat, you know, the vegetables and the fruits, but they sometimes, you know, roast it or they cook their just their vegetables.
Okay.
And they still eat their grains and their nuts and stuff like that. But I would say they also include, you know, like butter, oil, like the alkaline oil, you know, grapeseed oil, sunflower seed oil, coconut oil. But the raw vegans, they're strictly like raw, like salads, carrots, raisins, all raw everything pretty much. Nothing's cooked at all. And they would, trying to think. I mean, they would probably like roast their, you know, nuts, walnuts, pecans, stuff like that. But that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Raw vegans is just pretty much raw. No dairy, no nothing. No meats.
One thing I miss, because I stopped eating pork, and a lot of people don't know that Jell-O, the gelatin, is pig knuckles.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of candy that have gelatin in it.
Right.
So, do you know of or make any vegan Jell-O?
No, I don't. I haven't gotten into that step yet, actually. Making anything jelly-like or that substance. The closest thing I got to desserts is the vegan brownies. That's
Okay.
Only thing. Yeah.
Now I know it exists because I know someone that made that once.
Vegan Jello.
Yeah. But I definitely want to. I miss Jello. That was one of my
For real.
for things as a kid, and to have to let that
Right.
go was kind of
Hard.
hurt me, man. kind of hurt, man.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think
Vegan
what
Jell-O.
else that's out there that
Wow.
Well, I've had chicken patties,
Uh-huh.
but a lot of times that's made with soy,
Right.
and I got to stop eating that. Everyone's telling me that soy is not really that good for you.
No. No. It's bad chemical for the system. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So why do so many people think soy is good for you?
There's so many theories and myths about it. Some people say it comes from a plant. Some people say it's genetically modified. At the end of the day, it's no good for you because it is genetically modified. So, I mean,
But also soy is see, I never heard any of that. I just heard that soy has a lot of estrogen in it.
yeah,
In fact, too much for the body.
exactly. You don't want to overpower your system with, overpower estrogen or anything else for that matter. So,
Yeah, you want balance of anything.
right.
But
Exactly.
I had two chicken patties today made out of soy, and that was good.
Without soy?
It was
Without
good.
soy?
Huh?
With soy or without soy?
No, it was soy,
Okay.
but it was
okay.
good,
Yeah.
and it was better. I've had it before, but the one I had today was like you taste the spices. It was really,
Ooh,
it was
That
really
sounds
good. So, now is it okay to eat it sometimes, or is it one of those things you just really should just avoid?
That's a good question. You should avoid it as much as possible. Sparingly, you can eat it. Go ahead, dip and dab just a little bit. I'm not gonna say no, completely cut it out your diet, but
Right.
you would want to stay completely away from it as much as you can.
And you know what? I used to buy the soy butter. But I'm like, when you start learning more, like if you're gonna use butter, I just feel, this is my humble opinion, And again, a lot of this it's research, it's doctors, it's also what your body feels too.
Right.
Because there have been researchers that some people need fish in their diet. Some people need meat, depending on your cultural background, like where your ancestors grew up, what they
Right.
were eating.
Okay.
And that's something that I think needs to be more of the conversation out there when it comes to wellness. Some people need certain things in their diet or have to
That's true.
super compensate because of their cultural background and where their ancestors came from.
That's true.
So just to be fair, 'cause I don't want to be one-sided. This is Foodcaster, just food,
Exactly.
So it is what it is.
Do you?
Yeah. But yeah, butter, good old-fashioned butter tastes great,
Yeah, it does.
and it does. And what's interesting? Again, if it's in moderation, you're not clogging up your arteries.
Do you think?
I don't think so. No, are you?
Well, yes, because you're still ingesting it, and it gets, if you
gets
don't
stuck
clean
in
out
there?
your intestines and do laxatives, it will stay in your system.
Oh no!
But butter,
Mhm.
it's how do you say? It's grease.
Gotcha. So what can you eat to get rid of the? You know what? We because we gotta go. But you know what? Let's do an episode talking about, well, if you do this, then what can you do to bring balance? Because there are other foods that help with cleaning out the arteries and all that other good stuff. So let's explore that,
All right.
as well as a wonderful dish
Yes,
by you.
that sounds wonderful.
Awesome. Say bye
right.
to the people.
Bye, everyone.
Give them your social media or your website.
Social media, Lady M _ vegetarian catering
Awesome.
or 718-210-6789.
Awesome. And I'm not giving you my number, but you could always find me on Instagram, Michael7 Michael. That's Michael, the number 7 Michael. And of course, this is Foodcaster1. You could go to Foodcaster. Well, this is Foodcaster, but you could always go to our Instagram, Foodcaster, and the number 1. And thank you so much for joining us. And we will continue to buy food, grow food, cook food, eat food, talking about wellness and the relationship and the love of food and how food can love you back. Take care. You're watching Foodcaster.